Good evening, Mr. Cranston. Thank you so much for coming today. It's fantastic.
You're from the South.
Thank you. I have a question. My name is Toby. I have a question about Breaking Bad, of course. My question is, what kind of research and study was undertaken in preparation for playing such a complex character that eventually became Walter White?
Well, thanks, Toby. In doing a series, you don't actually know. And when I first met with Vince Gilligan on my first meeting with him, which was supposed to be 20 minutes and it lasted an hour and a half. And when I went in there, I told him what the character looked like. I told him how he dressed. I told him all these details. I had a thin mustache that looked impotent, is what I called it. In other words, it was his writing that inspired me to daydream, and that's an actor's job. It's part of the actor's palette is to start daydreaming character, and you develop those characteristics along the way. So without his really brilliant writing, it would have been harder for me to develop those thoughts because it's just hard. Actors, the hardest work we've ever had to do is on poorly written material. The easiest work we've ever had to do, and I don't say it's easy, but the easiest, is on brilliant material, where you read it and you're already flooded with, it resonates so deeply and you have a plethora of ideas that you want to go and you're so excited. And I would wake up and come up with ideas. I knew he should be overweight. I knew that I took the color out of his face. All these things, they just came to me because I was so inspired by the work. Without that, and there are many more occasions where you'll read material that is not that good, you have to do your own work. What does that particular character look like? What does he sound like? You know, like with Trumbo, he was such a chain smoker, and he had an affectation, you know, and he went up and down because it was a fun thing to work on, you know, and it was just I just started playing with that, and it's risky because it's risky, right? It's not my normal voice. But in listening to him and talking to his daughters and things like that, which is also part of the actor's palette. It's your own sensibility. It's your ability to imagine and fill in the blanks. It's your own experience, life experience. And it's also research and what you can do on your own. And then it's talent. Got to pull out the talent, Toby.
Thank you very much. Thank you.